Hannah, it works. So I've been very, very confused about why the video keeps starting without me pressing the button. But when I want it to start without me pressing the button, it won't do it. Anyway, Hannah from Hannah's Happy Space, if you're not watching her, you should be. Go and find her. Messaged or commented yesterday and said, are you recording on a Samsung phone? Which I am. And she said, I've just discovered that if you put your hand up like so, it starts a timer and it counts down. And here I am. It worked. Thank you, Hannah. We poor old dears sometimes need a bit of help with the technology, you know. Okay. Yesterday, I worked on my blanket, Quadrophenia blanket from My Yarny Corner. And I did a fair bit, bearing in mind I worked on something else as well. I'll show you that in a minute. So I was halfway through section 4 and I'm now, I'm going to say a little over halfway through section 5 because there's not a lot of yarn left and it gets wider as you go, so the stripes get narrower. So that's not a bad effort for yesterday. Yesterday's colour, which one is it? This one was a lizard. That was yesterday's colour. Don't look at that today. That is not today's colour. We're going to have a look at today's colour now. I still haven't wound yesterday's colours, which I normally do as soon as I've opened them because I got involved in the other thing I was knitting, which I'll show you in a minute. This is day 12. That means we're halfway through Advent already. Can you believe it? Halfway through. My eyes might look a bit weird. I fell asleep last night with mascara on. I'd forgotten I'd got it on. Don't usually bother with any makeup if I'm not going anywhere, but of course I went to the opticians, so I put some mascara on and then forgot to take it off. I woke up this morning with it like all over my face, so I've had to take it off this morning and now my eyes are a little bit, why are you not going to sleep now? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And another lemon sherbet. Dave's not having that one. I swear, I'm very excited. I'm so excited. Words have escaped me. I'm just going to show you. Shut up, Mandy, and just show them the yarn. And so they look. I have no words. I literally have no words. I cannot even begin to guess what kind of wildlife creature that is. So, traditionally, I'm going to say goose. Are you happy, Nephrail? Goose. Okay. I'm very excited about that. Could you tell? Right, the other thing, top of my head again, the other thing that I got involved in, that I wasn't really intending to spend quite as much time on as I did, was the Morrison scarf. Did I say that was the Quadrophenia blanket by Kay Jones from the Bakery Bears? I don't remember if I did. I've said it every day, but I may not have said it today. Look. I ended up doing all of this. Dave keeps calling it the sleeve, and it does look like a sleeve. And in actual fact, it probably would make a lovely sleeve. That's kind of sparked an idea in my head that I will write down quickly before it escapes like they normally do. Right, so Morrison scarf, being knit with the Moonlight Fibre Advent, and I have in it so far days 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. That will get worked on again tomorrow. I know it's cheating a bit. Shall we look at today's colour? Yesterday's I'm not sure I'm going to put into this project, but this might be the deciding factor. No, yesterday's isn't going into this project. Let me show you today's. How pretty is that? Very, very pretty. But it does not go with yesterday's. I don't want to use that in this. I want to use it for something special. That's Moonlight Fibre. What's next? Let's do Mouse Witch Yarns next. I might start that project. I'm going to see, today is Comfort and Joy Shawl Day. I'm going to see how far I get as far as catching up with myself with that is. And I might start the project for this yarn today. This is kind of my anxiety section. Let me see. This is today's. It's pale yellow and it's got olivey green and lime and sort of emerald speckles. I'm a little bit anxious about this middle section. I've told you that before. Okay. Next is a mini skein from the Discreet Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you, to confess kind of, that this morning I have pre-ordered next year's Advent from the Discreet Unicorn. I did say I was going to. I hadn't really intended to do it before Christmas, but I think it's a measure of how much I've loved this. I have done it already. I cannot wait to start the project that I've planned for this. I just can't wait. Oh, wow. It's not quite that glowy neon that it's looking on my screen anyway. It's very dark in here. I wonder if I... Does that make it any better? Not a bit, because it's not really properly light out there. And it is lunchtime, so it's not going to be... Wowzers. Oh gosh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to start this other project. But I must wait. I must wait. Okay, finally, Ducky Darlings, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Let's put that there. This is the project I'm working on today. It's the Comfort and Joy Shawl by Tricot and Stitch. Oh, now Dave's ringing me again. Let me bump him. Sorry, Dave. I meant to tell him. I meant to message him when I start recording and tell him, and I forget every time. Okay, so I'm into day 4. Today is obviously day 12. Can I catch up to myself today? I'm really hoping so. I'm really hoping so, because it means I can start one of the other projects that I've pulled down to do as something else. Okay, day 12. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is Wonka bars. I know normally I show you before I tell you. Oh, shush. The dog next door has seen me. This is not aggressive barking, if you can hear him. This is come down and say hello barking. Now his mum's told him off. Poor boy. Anyway. This is not dog TV. This is Wonka bars. I need to catch up to today. I need to. I must. I'm almost certain that I'm going to knit this shawl again next year. Possibly with an advent from Ducky Darlings again. I like continuity. I'm enjoying it so much. I know I've only done a little bit, But I've had a look at the pattern. What is going on? I've got to wash my hair tomorrow. I should probably have done it today. It got wet in the shower. And now it's just... Come back, train of thought. I know you're there somewhere. Yes, I've had a look through the pattern and I'm looking forward to the other sections. So, quite a short one today. I've done very well. I've not got into too much rambling. I'm going to wind, because I've got today's and yesterday's to wind, and some of them have to be split into tens or halves of what they are. So I need to get on with that. And then I need to have some lunch, and then I can start knitting. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, have a lovely time. It's evening probably when you're watching this. Though depending where you are in the world, it might be morning. Poppy's sleeping. The dog next door, who was barking for me to come down and see him, is Poppy's boyfriend. Poppy is the smallest cat imaginable. And the dog next door is the largest, not quite the largest dog imaginable. I have seen larger dogs. But he is fairly humongous. Theirs is a love affair like Romeo and Juliet's, where she stares at him from her balcony and he barks and cries for her from his garden. It's very sad story. Sometimes in the summer they will snuffle at each other under the gate. But yeah, that's about as close as they've ever been. Star-crossed lovers indeed. Anyway, now I am rambling nonsense. I'm going to go. Thank you, Hannah, for the tip, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye.